Let's see. I see people you playing WoW with like 7 hotbars. I don't know how they keep track of all that. Again, though, in combat, you're not using all that, but it would be for different stuff. How many sparks was that? That was only 2. Okay. Alright. So I'm probably gonna need more Enshrouded Ice. Not a lot, but like, I think 20 would do it. So we can go get that now. Over time, I've grown to enjoy playing games like this with my son, and usually I volunteer to go gathering stuff while he's just like building. It's like, I've got a really nice house in this game right now, but that's because I found a ruined house and then patched it up. But if I'm just like building from scratch, I just make a big box. he'll like spend more time on the creative aspect, and I'm happy to just keep bringing him lumber and stuff. One QL thing would be auto loot. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I just chopped this down, and now I have to hit E like I'm a dolphin running over this stuff. I would love for it to just vacuum it up. Yeah, the I think Windrose, the pirate-themed Enshrouded-like game that we played during Next Fest, I think that one had auto loot, and that was really nice. Like, I tried Windrose with a friend 2 nights ago, and we had a blast. I hope they modify the ship combat a bit so the other players can do more than just stand around and board. But yeah, it was a blast. Cool. Oh, did you see that? The lightning arced up and hit the thing in the air. Oh, this is an interesting way of doing it. So if I just wait for him to shoot me, and then I shoot it with chain lightning, the shot bounces and hits him. Where's my loot? There it is. I did not notice auto loot in Windrose unless you mean just running over the item. That's what I meant, yeah. Like you chop down a tree and then like all the little bits of lumber just kind of vacuum into your inventory, and you don't have to like, you don't have to go E. Yeah, that's what I mean. Did you get the ship combat at the end of Windrose demo? No. We did not play the demo long enough for me to hit that. I spent like I played like 2 hours of it on the little island. Why I suddenly hear E. I am now a dolphin. I'm reminded of a thing on Twitter I saw once said, it was about the Miami Dolphins, the football team, and someone, the article was had a title, and it was like, after lots of legal paperwork going back and forth, finally, you know, Billy so-and-so is now officially a dolphin. And the top response to it was, imagine how much more magical this would be if football didn't exist. Also, your loot in this game, if it's on a slope, can slide down the hill. Like that. That didn't go too far, but sometimes it's annoying. Okay. Back home. Joe Cool! Thank you for the Prime. 29 months you've been supporting. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. You know, short story for you guys, chat. One of the things that I was told I could try to do to help with the messed up throat thing was, like, some people with the thing that I was diagnosed with, like, when they're sleeping and their body's horizontal, it's easier for the acid to, like, come up their throat. And so they feel way worse in the morning. Now, I usually feel better in the morning, so I don't think I'm having that. But one of the things they say is, like, if you elevate the head of your bed 4 to 5 inches, so your body is at a slight incline, it can help with that. Or sleep in, like, a recliner or something instead of, like, on a bed. And last night, I was miserable, chat. I just felt terrible, like, it's just in this, and I was just like, you know what? I'm desperate. I don't think it's gonna help, but I'll try it. And of course, I can't. You know, my wife and I share a bed, so I can't just like prop the whole bed up 5 inches. So I got a second pillow, and I was just like sleeping on 2 pillows to prop myself up a bit. And I'm not used to that. I woke up the next morning, and you know, in the movie Aladdin, when the genie wakes up and he's like, "Oh, such a crick in the neck," just, like that was me. That was me this morning. Like, hey, dude, it was crunchy. Every movement. I was like, oh my god. This was a mistake. Did your throat feel better? No. Thanks for asking. No, it didn't. Let's see. Are you ready to grow up? You'll be a nice hamburger someday. Let's see. Do they need more yak food? I got 38 right now. Have you ever tried a veggie burger? I haven't tried one, no. But I'm not opposed to eating meat, so I've never had the need. Have to dry some purple berries. What do you like most about Enshrouded? What do I like most? What the? I will fireball, I swear to God. Get off the... I'm trying to feed you. Oh my god, this is like having cats. Anyway. No, I have not had a veggie burger. What do I like about Enshrouded? I don't know, just, the building system's really good. The way that you can, like, you know, go to an area that is already kind of half built and, like, you know, take it over and then add on to it's pretty nice. Your goals are kind of clear, you know? If at any time you're lost and you don't know what to do, you can be like, all right, what do I need to strengthen the flame? And you can use this like a shopping list. I really like that. I like having some direction. Like, open world games are cool, but I like having something to focus on. Like, I'm the kind of guy, if I'm in Minecraft, after beating the Ender Dragon, I get bored. Because I need some kind of long-term goal, you know?
Hey. Hello.
So, I like that this makes it pretty clear-cut on, like, what you should be working on. Never have veggie burgers, they're disgusting. I had a bison burger once. There was a restaurant, it was a work lunch my boss took us to when I was in tech support one day. And it was bison burgers. They had bison meat, apparently. And it was fine. It was kind of gamey. Like, you know, like if you get a burger from Wendy's and a burger from McDonald's, you can tell they taste it. Like, they're both burgers, but you can tell they taste different. It was kind of like that. It just tasted like a burger from a different place, but it wasn't, like, amazing. Like, I've never had another one. I wasn't, like, craving more. I need the bucket. Another QOL? I should not need to be holding a water bucket to see if a plant has grown. This is silly. Okay. Alright, progress. Let's see, we're gonna need a total of, what is it? 50 Wolf's Bane. I think there's 36 planted right now. And I got 5, so that's 41. So I'm gonna have to plant another set. So we'll do that. The plants need a done aura. Yeah, without the water bug, because like for example, the berry bush. If you plant the berry bush, it will say harvest when it becomes a bush before it grows berries. Like, there's a stage where it's growing, a stage where it's, like, just a bush and it just gives, like, plant fiber, and then there's a stage where it gives plant fiber and berries. So if you just get stuff when it's ready to be harvested, you will miss out on things. At the moment, it looks like Farmville 3D. Yeah, I'm growing a lot of reagents for alchemy, like healing potions and stuff like that. Alright, let's see... We'll need another spark. I don't recall if I got that one. Check that. Game name? Magus, this is Enshrouded. It's similar to Valheim, if you've ever heard of that. That didn't hit? That hit. Look at that tree. Snow. Oh, there's more amethyst here. Look at that. That's much easier to reach. Alright, we finally have enough sparks. Now it's just the plants and the stuff that's cooking in the lab. Sure. With that, we can do a little bit of exploration. Because now, essentially, just time needs to pass. As long as we keep the stuff at home busy, just stop by from time to time and move crops around and stuff, we are progressing the MSQ. Nugget, what the hell? Did you try melee ranged or did you go with magic straight away? I was doing a mixture of melee and magic for a long time. So the early spells are like single target, like a tiny little dart of fire, for example. And anytime I had a bunch of enemies around me, I was using melee a lot. However, as I have progressed and I get the ability to do area of effect magic, I no longer needed melee for that one reason. So I started using more and more magic. I didn't really mess with archery at all. Have you ever had an Oklahoma onion burger, onions cooked into the patty? No. Because of my messed up throat, I'm not currently allowed to have onions, but that sounds like it could be good. Alright, so just doing a random side quest right now. There's something over here that's in my quest log. Search this area. Okay, ow. Oh no. Oh, at least I've got a big level advantage on him. Dude, he's still, even with me like 10 levels higher than him, he's like, 30 your health. I cast, show me the loot. This is my favorite thing about being a caster in this game. The show me all the loot spell. Ah. What was your favorite games from the Steam Next Fest? Ooh, I think Wanderberg and Far Far West. We're gonna do, maybe tonight we'll do a little section of the stream where we, I make, not a tier list, I feel like that would be kind of mean for indie devs, but we'll, like, make a list of all the games I tried, and then I'll do, like, a little recording where I gush about my favorite ones. I think that would be a fun little vid. But yeah, I think Wanderberg and Far Far West are my favorites, and then there was quite a few that I liked, but there was a few that were like addictive that I didn't want to put down, which are the ones I was just mentioning. Did you try Nightmare Circus? No, doesn't ring a bell. I don't think anyone recommended that to me. Open sesame. It's an odd little basement. Is there a secret door down here? Oh. Yeah, it's that time. Chat, give me just a moment. Alright. Let's see. Don't see one. We're in the quest area, so I wouldn't have been surprised if there was a secret door in that basement, but doesn't seem to be. It really seems like it's in this building, but... Let's just clip through that, that's fine. There's no staircases here. If you lived on the 4th floor of this place, how do you get home each day? Whoever created Curse in Dark Souls and Disruption in Lies of P deserves a special place in hell. Wasn't Curse the bar that if it fills up, you just straight up die? Like the little big-eyed guys would do that? Same for Disruption and Lies of P. Gotcha. Are you playing one of those right now? Ah, dang it. Oh my god. Retreat, reach the location, and eliminate the enemies there to find 4 cosmetic items. What? Vipro says, "Hey Muck, I'm watching your Hold on. Hey Mike, I'm watching your Neo playthrough on YouTube. I wanted to say you could toggle through equipment stats page, description page similar to... Oh, I just got the hunter garb. Oh, the enemies literally drop them. Oh, I've never had a quest to do this. You could toggle through the equipment stats page, description page similar to Dark Souls descriptions, and the set effects by pressing C. You can also compare with your current gear by pressing V. The keys you gotta press show between the columns on your screen in case you forget. Thank you, Vipro. Yes, I did. Maybe it was later in the playthrough after the spot you saw. I did have someone tell me about the C thing. So that I have learned. I don't know if I knew about the V thing, so appreciate that. I'll try to remember that. Yeah, that game has a lot of menus, a lot of systems. It's tough remembering everything. Lockpick. Alright. So I'm wondering if I already killed the guys that dropped the other items and I just didn't loot them because I was like, ah, they're low level, who cares? So now I'm trying to remember where everyone was that I killed. If their bodies have already rotted, I might have to come back here later when they've respawned. Ah, there. Hunter pants. It's not all of it, though. Wait, that fireball makes your burglary less stealth? Who said I was trying to be stealthy? Right, YouTube, have fun with the Enshrouded. Okay, thanks, bye, bro. Besides, I'm totally stealthy. No one remembers that I was here. That's true stealth. Alright. I'll revisit that later. Let's go unload the bags. Thank you for the Prime sub, bye, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey!
Hey! Alright. Okay, cosmetic. Do I like any of this? That's kind of a just different color of this. Nope. Hello. Chip says good morning all. What? Okay, repair. Oh, the lab. The laboratory. God, it's still going. Oh man, this stuff. 10 minutes per combine. If it wasn't so annoying to make labs, I'd make more labs to speed it up. Only 10 minutes, the new Warframe is 36 hours. Wow, you're really convincing me to try that game.